What a drive this has been from the efficient driver! This requires brass ones. What a move! Stunning! Welcome everyone to Sector 1 Sim Racing Round 2 Group A of the Next Level Racing 458 competizione and the Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge. I am Sean Ghostmiller, bringing you all the action this evening. Big welcome to all our viewers. Hope you are having a wonderful Sunday evening. Joining me in the box, as always, is the one and only two-time Bathurst winner, Lucas, aka the Good Doctor. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Are you good?
I'm good.
And also joining us with his short shorts and his fancy leggings, it's the one and only Jamana.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you? Well, excited?
I'm very excited. I'm not really impressed with the time that I'm starting around today.
There's a couple of drivers. There's a couple of drivers that are seeing some, quite frankly, disgusting times at the moment. So we've got an echo. So why that is, wait, yeah, I get it, there's an echo, guys, seriously. While that's waiting, we'll bring up the purple sector. Welcome to the purple sector for round 2 in the Sector 1 Porsche at the beautiful Brands Hatch in England. Fantastic track this one, 3.9 kilometres, 9 turns, run a clockwise direction. This track requires precision and you get no rest whatsoever. Every corner is difficult. As we head into turn 1 now, Paddock Hill, fantastic corner, 3rd gear. Really want to use the camber of the road and really drift it down. Then into a great passing opportunity at Druids. Back to 2nd or 1st gear, really tight apex and then punch it out. Really important to get good drive traction out of these. We're heading to Graham Hill. Really deceiving corner, can actually be a lot more tricky than you realise, but use that whole ripple strip. Now to the most difficult corner on the track. This is Surtees. Very easy to get your turning point completely wrong here. Now we're heading down Pilgrim's Drop. This is probably the only opportunity you actually do get a slight break. It's not much, but what you have to do is get yourself focused because we're going out to Hawthorn. Fantastic corner, 180 kilometres an hour, right-hander, maximum commitment through there. Now we're into Westfield, back to 3rd gear, clip that apex. And again, run it out as wide as you dare, but not too wide. Now down into Dingledale and up towards Sheen. What a corner this is, blind entry. Really running across the road. Now into Stirling's. Another very tricky corner. Understeer is the big problem here, especially in the BMW. And then it's another short little break and then we're heading to Clark Curve. Again, another good passing opportunity if you're brave enough up the inside. This track is going to be very mentally draining. Tyres will be a big talking point here as well, but what's most important is minimising mistakes, and that is the purple sector. There is the purple sector. Fantastic, great to see it back for another season. So I don't know if I fixed the echo or not, guys. I have tried a couple of settings changes, but we'll just persist and we'll see how we go. So bringing up our points table for the BMW Aussie Hampton BMW M3 Challenge. As you can see, it is the Muffin Man leading the way from Tankmaster, NASCAR in third, Jimmy Superfly in fourth, Mighty Mo in fifth position. That race for the top two is definitely going to be red hot, one to watch all season. Unfortunately, Superfly isn't racing tonight, so that will have quite a big bearing on the championship. He does drop back to Group B. Yippee. Looking forward to that, like a hole in the head. Bringing up our team points when they roll across. And this has some big team point implications as well, with Lucky's Lawn Care looking very strong. And also Counterpunch and Switchblade there as well, as we bring Jamada in and just get him to see what he thinks.
Yeah, the top two or three, it's going to be really close, I think. I think it'll probably be a battle for second, really, but yeah, it should be good. Brands Hatch is well known for punishing little mistakes quite a lot, so it'll be interesting to see how the guys in the mid-pack especially deal with it, and hopefully we'll see some really good battles.
Awesome. Excellent. Alright, so it looks like we've got no echo. Yep, excellent. Go me. I should be a professional streamer. Get around it.
Check.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, so while the guys are waiting... be sure to give the stream a like, guys, if you like. And also, I did post links to all our social media channels as well. So if you aren't involved, please get involved. If you could swing over to the Instagram page as well and start following Sector 1 Sim Racing. The guys there, especially Black Project, has done a magnificent job with that. So give him a big shout out. Don't mind, mate. So,
Alright, should we get these boys rolling?
I reckon we get some good old qualifying.
Alright, cool.
Alright, boys, I'll see you when you get over to Ferrari Lane, guys. Have a good race.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go.
Here we are at the beautiful Brands Hatch. Definitely one of my favourite circuits. I love this joint.
Yeah, I think everyone knows about your affiliation to this track, mate. Oh, looks like we might have a few cars doing circles in the pit lane.
Oh, we'll just wait for that to play out. We're looking here at NASCAR for Cornerstone and the Alliance BMW. Not overly confident tonight. He actually suffered a bit of an injury during the week to his foot, so he's having a few issues with braking, but he is quietly confident in getting himself maybe a top 5 result.
He's pretty quick in pre-race, pre-qualifying practice as well. So
just looking here at Datsun for Datsun Racing with Bacchus Brewery backing. Another guy that has been really impressive in practice. We had a run on Friday night. It was quite quick, so I'm expecting a very strong result. Here's our winner from the Group B race last weekend, Shinobi, for RRC racing cars like Lucky's Lawn Care second
Legends.
team. With Chill Out Systems on the side. He'll be very pumped. A lot of confidence will come out of that Group B win. So he'll be looking to solidify his pace up there in Group A town. We've got Brainache for FPC in the pink M3. Now there is a new M3 that has left the paint shop. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're just waiting for final approval. It is quite different looking to this machine, but looking forward to seeing how Brainache goes. He's one of the favourites for tonight. Tank Master for Lucky's Lawn Care. Very quick operator, this guy. We know how quick he is. We know he's got the skill. Had a bit of a mad last round. Just struggled a little bit in the initial laps and but he fought back brilliantly for a wonderful second place. So look forward to seeing if he can go one step further tonight. Here is the red hot favourite for tonight. It's the Muffin Man. Fresh off his big racing yesterday in the Speed Week E-Series.
Driving a Porsche too, not a poxy BMW.
Yeah. Definitely driving.
Should we tell the ladies and gentlemen what he dropped in practice, or will we just
no, we'll just let it play out, but let's just say it was quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, 7th position, or 7th on the road at the moment, is a Mighty Mo for Blacklight, with that beautiful Paniski Artisan Distillery livery on the side. Gourmet vodka at its very best. We know Mo's a very solid operator. And we know he'll make that Blacklight BMW as wide as possible.
Tell you what, the top 4 cars have got themselves quite a nice little gap between each other too.
That's how times are coming in now. NASCAR 23.4 at the moment. Nice lap from NASCAR. That's a very good lap,
Yeah,
actually.
that's a great lap.
Oh, the Muffin Man, a 22.9. Just stop it. Stop it. It's ridiculous.
Really good pickup by Switchblade in the off-season.
Oh, this is silly. Like, that's a ridiculous lap. Streetle in the second. Nice lap from Streetle, G to 23.4.
He's only half a second down, so the Obsession boys have come to play.
VF in 4th. Nice lap from the FBC driver. Very nice lap. We do know this guy is a very solid racer. He'll just circulate and bank good results. That's how he operates. Oh, Hollingsworth takes a huge detour. Looks like he's driven himself to Leeds. See if he can catch up on our Aussie Hampton. What's happened here with Hollingsworth? Yep, completely missed his braking marker at 30s there. No danger of hitting that apex.
Not very confident this weekend, Mr. Hollingsworth. Hasn't really had too much practice, and had one of those guys that had a bit of a mare last round out, and got in a little bit of trouble from the office next door. So he'll be looking to bounce back pretty good.
Tank Master's on and out. That Muffin Man's in. Streetle goes around again. Filthy up to 7th. Beautiful lap there from the second of the Blacklight drivers. Another guy that got promoted from Group B last weekend. Very keen to see if he can solidify his place up here. Here he is, Mr. Bumcrack, aka the plumber. What a guy this guy is. What a team. No, he's very keen to have a very strong result here. Bank himself some really strong team points for Ragged Edge Racing. And he's up on his best time at the moment. I jump on board with the plumber. Heading down Pilgrim's Drop now, up towards the fearsome Hawthorne curve.
Just keeping an eye on Tankmaster at the moment, all the way down in 13th at the moment.
He's on a lap at the moment. Might jump on board with Tankmaster. Comes through Hawthorne now. Nice apex. Just drifts it out a little wide. Uses that whole outside curve. Now into Westfield. How much curbs he take on the inside? Very aggressive turn in. Runs it right out. Little skatey on the exit. Oh, through Dingle down now. Up towards Sheen. Nice entry through Sheen. He's using the whole track there. You can see he's leaving nothing on the table. Little wide through Clark. You can just see the front end didn't want to grip up. Where does this put him? Does it move him up the table? It does. Up to second.
Wow.
Whoa! Nearly a huge accident there at Paddock Hill. So Muffin Man currently leading the way with a 22.9. 0.3 behind his Tank Master. Hollingsworth!
Hollingsworth!
A 23.2 out of nowhere.
They'll be wrapped with that. Oh, Tank Master having dramas there. So Tankmaster hasn't set a lap yet. Oh, he has. Sorry, he's in third, isn't he?
Yep. So NASCAR in fifth. But yeah, we'll just check down the order, have a look at our players. Filthy's down in ninth. Shies are currently in 10th position. Who's driving for Counterpunch? 11th is Brainache. The Sandman, another driver, got promoted from the Group B race last weekend. You're welcome. Currently in 12th position. Mo in 13th. That's a real surprise to mine. I expect a little bit more out of Mo.
A little better. Yeah. Oh, Filthy's having a shocker as well. He's just gone off his chain.
Definitely performance of the qualifying so far is definitely Streetle Juice for Obsession. Fantastic lap. Currently in 4th position. About to start his fly now. Jumping on board. Of course, got great long-time sponsors in Tamar Cars and Car Magic on the side of the car. So he comes through Paddock Hill. Nice through there. Which line does he take through Druids? He takes that really sort of late turn in and then drifts it right out wide. Doesn't use the whole exit ripple strip. Into Graham Hill. Really tricky corner, Graham Hill. Catches you out all the time. Now towards the toughest corner on the track, Surtees. Of course, named after the Formula 1 and Motorcycle World Champion, the late John Surtees. Now down
Pilgrim's on a lap here. He's going to move up a couple spots, I think.
He's lost a bit of time. Oh, who's that? NASCAR's just popped in the 4th hour, the 23.4.
Yeah. Lost a lot of time in the last sector and he's gone off. Oh, he's in the wall. That'll be his day done.
Alright, we're about to get some Hollywood numbers now. Mo now pops into 8th position with a 23.9. Alright, so the Muffin Man now. Off on his final flying lap. I'll make a prediction. 22.6. Hollingsworth starting his final lap now. Tankmaster. This is it for Tank. Streetle up to second with a 23.2. Fantastic lap from Streetle Juice. What does Tank do? Does he go quicker? He does. A 23.066. So unless Hollingsworth can pull an absolute masterstroke, it will be the Muffin Man on pole. Checking out, jumping on board. Oh, he's purple. He's 0.1 up through Hawthorn. He's gone wide though. That's it. That's it. That lap's done. Back to Hollingsworth now. He's lost time. He's 0.98 off. He's got a fine 0.048 to knock him into 3rd spot. Towards Sheen. Very aggressive there through Sheen. Takes a lot of that inside curve. They seem to have relaxed. That lap's gone. That's cooked. They seem to have relaxed that inside curve a little bit here at Brands Hatch. You can take feels like you can take a lot more now. Datsun in 7th, VF in 6th, Mo in 8th. Just keep an eye on NASCAR here. He's currently on a flyer. No, that's a 206. So what stopwatch am I looking at, you numpty? What about Filthy here? Does he go quicker? Tugs that inside. No, that's a nothing lap as well. So these guys, I think that's it. So it will be the Muffin Man from pole. Tankmaster in 2nd, Streetle in 3rd, and 4th will be Hollingsworth. Yeah.
Hollingsworth. Yeah.
That's right. I knew what I was saying. It's all good.
Yeah. No, good.
Yeah. Really great qualifying performance though from Streetle Juice. Fantastic job. But as we know at Brands Hatch, doesn't matter where you start, it's getting through the first 2 turns. It's always a long hold here as well. So the revs are rising. 30 minutes, round 2, Group A, Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge about to get underway. And we are racing! Looks like everyone's got the line quite well. Hollingsworth bogged it down a little bit now as they head down towards Paddock Hill. Muffin Man pulls across, tries to get the optimum line through there. Gets through nice and cleanly. Everyone looks like they've got through Paddock Hill cleanly, which is great to see. Now up towards Druids. So it's had two protagonists leading the way. Muffin Man, Tank Master, Strudel Juice is out on the third row. Saw a bit of drama in the background. Looks like
Brainakes turned filthy around.
Oh, let's see if we can quickly catch that on an Aussie Hampton replay. What's happened here? Let's have a look. Filthy's come across. Oh boy, that'll be interesting how that's looked at. But back up the front now, it's Muffin Man, 0.3 to the good. Oh, look at Strudel Juice. On board with Strudel Juice now as he goes into Hawthorn. Has he made the move? He has. Fantastic move from Strudel.
Hollingsworth and NASCAR side by side around Hawthorn.
Oh, they're still going at it.
Still side by side.
Oh boy. Oh, this is going to go side by side towards Sheen. I've seen this happen. It doesn't happen well. Oh, Hollingsworth's gone. Huge lose. He's gone.
Oh.
That's his race done. Wow, massive lose there. That's put him all the way in last position. Oh, there will be some emotion attached to that. Back up the front though, it's Muffin Man, 0.6 to the good. Strudel Juice with a fantastic drive, currently in second position. Third is Tank Masters. We finished lap 1. NASCAR solid fourth. Datsun up to fifth. VF in sixth. Mo in seventh. Sandman in eighth. Nice job there from Sandman. Good start.
He's putting some pressure on Mo as well. A nice little gaggles of car there. Gaggle of cars there. 4 through 8.
All with Datsun at the moment. Datsun racing.
Oh, Sandman's having a look at Mo.
Oh! Wow! Massive drama again! Aussie Hampton replay coming up. What has happened here between Mo and Sandman? So they come up towards Surtees. Oh, ooh. Yep. Pleading the fifth on that one. Wow. Two good friends in admin as well.
Oh, Muffin Man got a little bit sideways.
Oh, someone's out there in the weeds as well. Back up the front, Muffin Man. Tank Masters right on him now. This is the race we wanted, ladies and gentlemen, and we got it. The two quickest operators in Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge are throwing haymakers already. Opening lap from Tank Master, a 23.4. That is a fantastic lap. Ooh, interesting line there from Muffin Man through Paddock Hill.
I don't know if that's the fastest way to get around there.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Strudel currently still in the third. Nice job. Look at this pack here though. NASCAR, Datsun, VF and Sandman.
Our Group B race winner is currently 9th too, Shinobi, and he's got a mirror full of filthy as well. Oh, he's just lost a spot to Brainache there. Tank Master's all over Captain Muffin too.
Let's have a look at this battle here between Shinobi, Brainache and Filthy.
Oh, he's not gonna do it.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Tank Master! Oh, wow, what a move! Oh, but he's gone wide! Oh, Captain Muffin's going to come back at him. That was a move at Sheen Curve. Aussie Hampton replay coming up. That is straight up ridiculous. On board with Tank Master here. What a move! I don't care what anyone says. That requires big time brass ones. Muffin Man, he's not going to have that though. He's going to fire back. Make no mistake about it. And Strudel Juice, I tell you what, if I'm Strudel here,
into this.
I'm just going to sit back here for a second, think about life. Let these two absolutely go at it. Strudel is in a very strong position here. Doesn't need to do too much. So Tank Master leading the way, Muffin Man in second, Strudel in third, fourth is NASCAR. NASCAR's got a bit of a gaggle behind him now. Datsun is up to fifth position. This has been a great drive from Datsun. We call him the Gillette Man because he He doesn't back himself sometimes, but he is having a ripper run here.
Shice has gone off at 30s.
Of course, Datsun Racing, part of the Ragged Edge Racing conglomerate. Also known as Ragged Dat Engineering.
Oh, God, really? So Tankmaster's pulled a little bit of a gap here on the Muffin Man too. Just quietly.
Let's have a look at the plumber. He's currently in 8th position. If he can just get onto the back of Sandman here, he can get involved in this battle. Really needs a big lap this lap. Look at VF though, he's looking racy. On board the FPC.
Oh, jeez. Only a little touch.
Datsun backs it in.
Hollingsworth has made his way up to 11th from facing the wrong way at Shane as well.
So at lap 5, these guys are going to be starting to think about just conserving their cars a little bit. Try not to use too much front tyre. Once the front tyre goes around here, it becomes virtually impossible to drive around here.
And Filthy is having a big look at Shinobi. It's the head of the Hawkeyes on the inside. Oh. Hollingsworth is catching them really fast as well.
Looking down the order, Brainake currently in 14th, Shizer in 13th, 12th is Mo.
VF's gone at Sheen, he's gone wide.
Aussie Hampton replay coming up. What's happening here to VF? Yeah, the classic Sheen. That's, I think every single person that's driven a Brands Hatch has done that. And if you haven't, you're
at
lying.
least once. Tankmaster's got a second on the Muffin Man.
He's really extending here. What's going to be interesting to watch as well is fuel use and when they come in. Now the consensus is a one-stop, which means you're looking at about an 11-lap stint. So front tyre conservation is going to be crucial to maintaining speed.
This goes on a little bit of a fuel save here as he was a little bit less fuel than the guys in front.
I want to keep an eye on this battle. This is the battle to watch. Shizer's gone! Shizer's gone! Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, the big budget at CP has let him down. You can buy all the hats you want, but if you can't keep the car on the track. NASCAR's just keeping Datsun far enough behind him. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Now we do know NASCAR is a magnificent fuel saver. We saw that in the last round.
Filthy's managed to get around Navy as well.
There's a bit of poker going on here, I think, with a few of these guys.
Yeah, 100%.
So Hollingsworth's going to try and fire it up the inside of Shinobi. Gets it done. Oh, Shinobi! Oh, that was a bit willing.
A little bit of shut the door action.
Strudel's still in third. Very nice drive.
Mo's all over the back of Shinobi now as well. Always having a look. Oh. Board the RCL chill out systems BMW.
Ooh, a little skatey through Hawthorn. Mo's going to have a big look here in the Westfield. Gets it done. Nice move. Gives him a little how you going all the way through as well.
Yep. Classic move.
Yep. Back up the front. The gap's just stagnated. It's at that 1 second at the moment. So Tankmaster's not driving away from the Muffin Man. Third is Streetle, solid third. NASCAR is just... Oh, what's happened to Dadson? Dadson's had a moment. Dadson's had a... He's in. Dadson's in.
He's in. He's pitted.
Two-stop.
Two-stop.
He's two-stopping. Okay. There we go. So, Dadson, the first of the two-stoppers.
Oh, just that work with
look
the...
where he come out, though. Oh, boy, they're 3 wide in the Druids. Oh, Dadson just goes, and Filthy's going, oh, look at this. Oh, this has got drama written all over it. This has got drama. 3 wide. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Dadson got absolutely sandwiched. Aussie Hampton replay coming up. We'll get Jamana to keep an eye on it because I don't think that's over with. But look at this, absolutely sandwiched. It's still raging though, this battle.
The black light cars are together.
Oh, they're betting so. Oh, Dadson! Oh, wow! This is killing Dadson.
That was a nice little bit of car control or not.
This is absolutely murdering Dadson's strategy here. He has to get past these guys. Can't afford to stick around. His best opportunity now. Get through Sterling's nice and cleanly. Like that. Matt, that's it. That's how it's done. Nice move. That's one done. Back up the front.
Right, so Dadson didn't put any fuel in the car either, so it was just tyres.
Right, take Master and Muffin Man. Looking very strong up front.
4 seconds back to Streetle, geez.
This battle's still raging at the moment. NASCAR, Sandman, the Plumber, VF.
The left front on Streetle Jesus' car is absolutely fried. So he's going to start struggling a little bit now. NASCAR should catch him. We've just heard from the CP garage that Shaw's plane station decided to turn itself off. So, thank you, Sony.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Chin up, mate. You can watch all the action now. Sandman's up to 5th. That's a great drive from Sandman.
It is not very nice drive as VF comes in now. So we're definitely seeing some different strategies play out here.
Hollingsworth's up to 7th, but he owes us a pit stop. So Chris managed to get out in front of Mo as well, so he'll be happy with that.
These two up front, they actually take Masters starting to pull the gap here on Muffin. Very much so, it's 1.6 now. Streetle's falling back into the clutches of NASCAR here as well. So the fight for the final podium spot is on.
That left front on that opposition motorsport car's getting ready to give up.
Go back to Dadson watch. He's currently still in. This is murdering him. Murdering him. He's got Mo in front of him, and with Mo, he's straight up, hard to pass, and around here, be borderline impossible.
Yeah, 100%.
He's got to do the same move he did to Filthy here. Muffin Man's in. Muffin Man's going for the undercut. There we go. Dadson pulls out of the draft out. Clark fires it straight up the inside. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Got it done though.
Well
Good
done,
move.
Guys. Alright, where does Muffman comes out in front of Hollingsworth?
That's good for him. That's perfect.
Place.
Now what he needs to do, this outlap is going to be Hollywood style. We know he's got the actual, we know he's got the pure pace. Look at that line through Surtees. That is such a nice line. We'll keep an eye on Tank Master. So we know.
Oh, Sport's having the Streetle juice.
Oh, he's had a. Oh, wow. He's had a huge moment. Is he pitted?
No, he pitted.
Ah.
Yeah, he pitted.
There we go.
Phew, thank God for that.
As you can see, we are
to be having a coronary.
We are highly professional here in the box. We know exactly what's going on all the time. Just having a look there. Yes, the plumber. Thank you for our keen eyes. Has got rid of Sandman. He's now working on the back of NASCAR. The plumber is on the charge. They've set tools down, boys. Time to go for it. Okay, we'll keep an eye on Muffin Man because they're all in. Look at that field save from NASCAR again. On board. Has he got it done, Muffin Man? Has he got it done? He has. That's a master stroke.
By a long way too. The
undercut is brutal around here. He played that to perfection.
I think Datson's going to lose out here. He's going to have to stop again. He's only got a quarter of a tank of fuel on board. So Group B, if you're watching, cross that one off the list.
Yep, doesn't work. But it's nice to see someone try something different.
Absolutely.
Got to remember though also, he's going to come home with a much stronger car than everyone else.
Oh, filthy.
Let's have a look there, what's happened with Filthy. Let's see if we can catch it on our Aussie Hampton replay.
Just try 124 on Hollingsworth off at
Let's have a look, what's happening here. Oh. Yep. Bit of a hang going.
Yep.
A lot of people saying Tank can run that gap down. He's nearly 2 seconds, only 1 lap more fresh tyres, so he's going to have to drive perfectly here, Tank Master, if he wants any chance of winning this, because Muffin Man is not slow.
Tank Master's put 3/4 of a tank of fuel in, and the Muffin Man's got half a tank left. He's gone! The Muffin Man's gone!
Oh no!
And Paddock killed!
Oh dear, oh dear! Aussie Hampton replay coming up. What has happened to the Muffin Man?
I think he's just outbraked himself.
Oh dear, soggy bottom muffins. No, that's not good at all. That's the race done.
Yeah.
He's just going to have to consolidate second spot now.
Yeah, he's 4.6 seconds down the road from the Tank Man. Well, Tank Man's gone a bit loose too. It's true, 30s.
Oh,
Jeez, they're all falling off the track here.
What we talk about Brands Hatch, the last sort of 10 minutes, the mental side really kicks in with this track.
Alright, so if I was Dadson, I'd be pitting this lap.
Yeah, I'd definitely be coming in this lap.
Try and limit the damage as much as I can.
So at NASCAR at the moment, he's looking good here for another podium. There's been a much better start to his season than last season.
Yep.
Streetle's hanging around though, he's there.
Dadson stayed out.
He's going to go one more. Based on rough numbers, I reckon he'll drop out probably behind in that plumber sort of Sandman area.
Yeah, I think he'll split them.
Whoa, NASCAR, a little sideways there through Paddock Hill. Nice car control though. Recapping, so it's Tank Master leading the way, 2.2 seconds is good. Datsun currently in second, does owe us a pit stop. Third is Captain Muffin. And after that mistake that Paddock Hill has really paid, it's ruined his chances for a race win here, so now it's just all about banking those solid points. Make sure he doesn't bleed too much championship. He's leading the championship at the moment, so it's not panic stations. Streetle in 5th, VF in 6th, 7th is the Plumber, 8th is Sandman, 9th is Mighty Mo, Mo on the big recovery drive. Shinobi there in 10th, 11th is Hollingsworth, who's had a wow. Let's be
He's had a shocker
He's had a
again.
mare. Filthy in 12th and Brainache in 13th, and unfortunately we did lose Shizer a little bit earlier on. So it's looking like Group B might be Brainache, Filthy and Shizer at this current stage.
Mr. Bumcrack's got a penalty.
Okay, Datsun's in. Big stop. This is a huge stop. Let's keep an eye on the plumber here. It's all about where Datsun pops out. He won't need much fuel. We'll jump on board with VF because I reckon he's going to pop out around this area.
He's going. He's out now.
Oh, yep. Yep. Okay. He's got some work to do.
Shinobi's should be coming in as well. He's on the fuel light, so he'll be in this lap. I reckon he'll come out about where Filthy is, so that'll reignite that battle.
Okay, Datsun. He's got Mo, the plum, a few cars in front of him, but that car is going to be an absolute rocket ship compared to those cars around him. So now he's going to get his head down.
Half a tank of,
yep.
He's got half a tank of fuel on board. I think he overfilled a little bit.
But he's got one thing that those cars up ahead of him don't have: grip.
Fresh tyres. It's right.
Grip is king around here.
VF's going to have to come in again as well. He's on the light.
Another magnificent drive from NASCAR. VF is in. So now that promotes Sandman up to 5th position, but it won't be for long because look at the plumber. Look at how aggressive he is. Ragged Edge versus CP right here.
May's got the washing brief back there as well.
Tell you what, this has been a strong drive from Sandman. Very strong drive. As you can see there, both drivers have a different line through Surtees. So Sandman takes that very wide, late turning where the plumber just goes that really early turning, hugs the inside of the corner. Now through Hawthorne. Really tell us a lot. What will tell us a lot is how they both get through Sheen. That tells me. Oh, Mr. Bumcrack totally misjudged Westfield there, and that's got now he's got Mo over him, and Datsun is right there.
Bumcrack hit the apex on the inside. Strudel Juice is catching NASCAR as well.
Has come down. It's down to a second now. Keep an eye on that. There's the Muffin Man. Still has the fast lap though at 23.2. That could be a crucial point. Of course, with a short and 6-round season, every point is absolutely vital. You cannot afford to drop any points.
Sandman woke up 2 minutes before the start of qualifying apparently, so he's doing quite well.
Wow.
He did that last round too, and got a pretty good result as well, so might be something in there for him.
Might be a new strategy. Stay up all night, play Call of Duty, and then sleep all day and go smash out a race. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Datsun now in a 6th position. He's got it done. We missed that. See if we can catch it on our Aussie Hampton rate. No, it looks like we have missed it. So Datsun got it done. That's crucial.
We got both of them too.
Yep. Now he's got to get his head down and drive like the absolute clappers. See if he can get onto the back of Sandman. He's going to start feeling some pressure here with 5 minutes to go.
Tell you what, the Bumcrack's had a bit of an off there because Mo's got around him as well.
It's coming down. He just took 2 tenths through Paddock Hill there.
NASCAR's started to ease that gap out between the Strudel Juice as well. Muffin Man might be a little bit fuel compromised here. He's got just under a quarter of a tank of fuel. Might be alright. Tankmaster up front's got nearly half a tank, so he's got all the fuel on the wheel, so he can push hard if he needs to. Might get 3 more laps, maybe. Gap from NASCAR to Strudel Juice has started to come down a little bit as well. Strudel's taken 3/10 out of him this lap. Dadson's definitely catching Sandman too.
I'll ball with Sandman at the moment. Gap's under a second.
Oh yeah, the Muffin Man's definitely not exciting the rev gauge on that car very much at the moment.
Dadson's got to really think about where he's going to get this done. Now the tyre wear will just be starting to even out a little bit. So he's got to place his car. When he makes the move, he's got to be very decisive. Can't afford just to willy-nilly move up the inside.
He's definitely taken the edge off the those Michelins up front too, so...
As our man Scafey would say, the goodness.
Yes, the goodness.
Sandman a little wide there through Clark. Alright, so with 2 minutes round, we'll do a quick field run through. So Tankmaster currently in first position. Second is the Muffin Man. Third is NASCAR.
Who is on the fuel light.
Okay.
The Muffin Man's on the light.
Interesting. Ooh, that's a long way out on the light.
Yeah.
Fourth is Strudel. Fifth is Sandman. Sixth is Dudson, who's closing in hard. Seventh is Mo. Eighth is the Plumber. Ninth is Hollingsworth. 10th is Filthy. 11th is VF. 12th is Brainache, and Shinobi currently in 13th position. But the battle we are definitely keeping an eye on is between Sandman and Dudson is right on him now.
I reckon the Muffin Man's in trouble here.
Oh, we have some late race drama. A Switchblade got their fuel wrong. Wouldn't surprise us. Oh, Sandman's gone wide there and Sheen. And Dudson just goes, that was decisive. Did not wait around at all and just went straight past. That worked out brilliantly for him. That's up to 5th position now. This has been a great drive from Dudson. Tried the 2-stopper. What the popular consensus was it wouldn't work, but to get 5th in Group A, that's a great drive.
Absolutely. NASCAR's broken Strudel Juice. That gap's out to nearly 2.5 seconds now, so...
You can tell, look at that gap between Tankmaster and Muffin Man. It is absolutely ballooned out.
Yeah.
So
NASCAR's not really catching him either, which is surprising.
So it looks like Tankmaster, Muffin Man, and I reckon NASCAR might get a bit of a look at me lap. Oh, NASCAR will be touch and go. I tell you what, Muffin Man does not want it to go one more lap.
No, he doesn't. He's not going to get around if it goes one more lap. I told Karen they should have fired the fuel man to Switchblade last season. Obviously they didn't.
Alright, so look at Tankmaster. He will get a look at me, guys. Bit of a head wobble lap. You'll be happy about that. What about
fully
Muffin Man?
deserved too.
Does Muffin Man back it off?
Muffin
No,
Man-
he's going to go around again. But
He's going to
NASCAR,
run out of fuel.
NASCAR will be fine though. It looks like NASCAR, he's going to finish in third position. Another fantastic drive from NASCAR. No, he goes around again. Oh, keep an eye on that. We could have some drama. Streetle Juice will finish in fourth. Fantastic drive from Streetle. Dadson in fifth. Sixth is Sandman. Seventh is Mighty Mo. Eighth is Mr. Bunkrat. Ninth is Hollingsworth. 10th will be VF. Filthy in 11th. 12th will be Brainache, and Shinobi will finish in 13th position. But back up the front, this guy...
Captain's out.
Captain's gone! Captain's out of fuel! Captain is out of fuel! The Muffin Man has gone pop! He hasn't put enough yeast in, and he's absolutely fell flat as a tack. Oh boy, oh boy! And NASCAR must be going, how bloody good is this?
Gave him a little weight with the way past as well.
Look at me, boys! Second position. But Tankmaster,
Wow.
what a fantastic drive this has been. Got past Muffin Man and never really looked at it. And he's going straight to the top step of the podium. Lucky's Law Counter back with a bang. What a drive. Second position and driver of the day for mine is NASCAR. Fantastic drive.
Well done, mate.
Clean as a whistle as always. Brilliant effort.
There it is.
There it is. Stunning. And the Muffin Man. Wow. In third position. A podium is still a podium, but got his fuel numbers completely and utterly wrong. Wow. But congratulations does go to Tankmaster. Fantastic drive. Back on the top step. And we have a championship, ladies and gentlemen. How crucial, though, is that running out of fuel going to be with the season, in terms of the season? That could have a big bearing.
Yeah, 100%. He still did get the fastest lap though, so.
Recapping our race results, it's Tankmaster in first position. Second was NASCAR. Definitely driver of the day. Muffin Man in third. Streetle Juice in fourth. Definitely a special mention goes to Dadson for trying the two-stop. Fantastic drive in fifth position. Sam Man in sixth. Seventh was Mo. Eighth was Mr. Bumcrack. Ninth was Hollingsworth. 10th was VF. Filthy in 11th. 12th was Brainache. 13th was Shinobi. We did lose Shizer quite early on in the race. The fast lap did go to the Muffin Man with a 1:23.260. That is round 2. Aussie Hampton M3 Challenge. Group A, run and done.
Surprisingly, write this down, ladies and gentlemen. Karen has no words.
Wow.
So I think you should be telling your fuel man that he's going to have to find another job tomorrow morning for a start.
Yep, yep.
You got a couple of driver of the days coming in. NASCAR. Womble said Hollingsworth got robbed tonight, driver of the day. Well, I don't know about that.
What are you watching, Womble? Seriously, what does that guy watch? Oh, he concerns me.
Painful for Muffin Man. Yeah, well, well done, Streetle Juice. Good job, mate. Excalibur says nice top 5 from Dadson.
Cram says, if you read that wrong without context.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with that. Big Guns pops in with driver of the day to Bumcrack.
That's
of course.
Completely unbiased.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, Group B, take note. Well, Group B's over. Unfortunately, with Superfly racing next weekend, us boys will be racing for second position, me and Stickers, and a few other guys. But looking forward to mucking in and having a bit of fun around the old Brands Hatch. Oh, don't be sorry, Cram. It's just funny, mate. We love it. We love that stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
What do you think of that race, good Doc?
That was a. I didn't see the start of it, so I'll get in touch with the boys and see what happened at the start. But the end of the race was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Big congratulations to NASCAR for sticking into it and running down Tankmaster in the last lap when he ran out of fuel.
Well, that's it.
Not Tankmaster, Muffin. Yeah.
That's it. You just always, doesn't matter whether it's the first lap or the last lap, you just never give up and you never know what can happen.
Yep.
So Captain Muffin, the Muffin Man, rips in the lobby chat with Rip, and laugh out loud, and then leaves. So I think I'll be staying away from the Switchblade garage tonight.
Yep. There'll be some difference.
They've got to fire their fuel guy. They really need to fire their fuel guy.
100%.
Something
really
wrong
do.
there. There really is.
Something definitely not right down there.
Right.
Well, you boys ready for some Ferrari 458 action tonight?
We are. We're excited.
Yeah.
This is going to be a race for the ages. I'm telling you now. There's probably 7 people that I think easily could win the race tonight.
Wow.
The pace has just been fun. I've been seeing some 21s tonight, guys. Just so you know.
Seriously, get a life, guys. Get a life.
But D-Flow is just slammed into Ferrari Group A with an absolute hammer throw and just been up the front for pretty much all of the early practice. The Cyborg's up and about. DJ Brain, again with a stellar practice, has been up in the top 4 or 5 all night so far. There's going to be some really, really interesting battles towards the front of the field. I'll give them a 2-minute warning for quality and then we can get going.
Did Artie Thump make it in?
Yeah, they're all here.
Cool.
They all did the last final test start and everything, so everyone's qualified to race. All 3 test starts were very clean. There was no guys fighting backwards in turn 1, which is always good to see. And yeah, she's going to be a pretty good event tonight, I think.
Got a podium for us?
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to say D-Flow, VLX, Cyborg in no particular order. I can't put them in order for you.
So that was a
But
semi-fence.
keep an eye out for Ricky Bobby and DJ Brain as well, because Ricky Bobby is one of the only other guys I've seen in the 21 so far. He's been phenomenally fast in the Obsession Motorsport car as well, so they're looking pretty good tonight, Obsession. He's just done a 22 flat in practice, so
I'm going VLX, Knuckles, and D-Flow.
Oh.
I mean, Knuckles has been there or thereabouts in practice so far, so he just did a 22.4.
Every other driver, Knuckles has done a race around here, and the Ferrari around
D-Flow's
here.
done a 21.7.
The Ferrari around here, from all reports from Knuckles last season, after about 10 minutes, she gets a little bit lively.
She does. That said, though, these guys tonight in practice, there was a fairly long gap between test start 2 and test start 3. We've only not long just had test start 3.
While the guys
And
are on
I
it,
saw a lot of guys out there doing laps.
while the guys are
As
on
well,
it,
so they were running a lot of cars along.
just backed up the points table. So it is the Cyborg leading away from VLX. Knuckles in 3rd, Morgan there in 4th. Maverick stepped up tonight. Unfortunately, DB007 has missed another Group A round, so that's put pretty much a pin in his championship charge. But we hope to see him back with the big boys very soon. And it is RCLL on top of the team's championship. Counterpunch in 2nd, Cornerstone in 3rd, and Lucky's Lawn Care in 4th.
Alright, well, I'm going to head downstairs. I will have the call, gents, and I will speak to you during.
Alright,
While you're going to the pit lane, mate, just give Mr. Davey and Mr. Lucky a kick off the back so I get them on track, because they're still sitting on the lane.
Alright, no worries.
Thanks,
And if anyone wants to be a fuel man to Switchblade, just send me an email and I'll get those
Get you in touch
resumes
with
off to Karen. Yeah.
Okay, there's
Maybe that's why Maverick. That's why Davey's still on the pitch. He's just saving some fuel.
okay, there's D-Flow. RCAO chill out systems entry. There's Ricky Bobby for Obsession. There's Maverick, made the big step up to Group A. Let's hope he has a good run tonight.
He'd be loving that.
DJ Brain for CJ Esports. Scooter Began for Datsun Racing. Speedy Tar is in that absolutely stunning counterpunch Ferrari. The Cyborg, fresh from his Speed Week E-Series adventures yesterday for Cornerstone and our championship leader. Nux in that beautiful Lucky's Lawn Care Melbourne Polytechnic factory Ferrari. Artie got the thump, second the CJ Esports driver, so really good opportunity here for CJ Esports to bank some big solid team points. Here's Hijacker for the team, Ragged Edge Racing. Big shout out to Hijacker as well, who has been away all week. This is probably literally his first drive on the track. But we do know Hijacker is a very solid operator. Get loud, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is, Maradona. Second of the Datsun Racing drivers, and easily the driver with the biggest fan club in the pit lane. Here's the current champ, VLX for FPC. I know he's very disappointed with the result last week. I know he's very motivated to get a good result. His D-Flow goes straight to the top with a 22.0. That is ridiculous.
22 flat.
Disgusting.
That's just gross.
It is disgusting.
Speedy Tires to second. 22.1.
Good lap from Speedy. That's a fantastic lap. So Speedy in second, Ricky Bobby in third, Artie and Thor. Wow, hasn't this thrown a complete cat amongst the pigeons? Hijacker in fifth. Nice job.
Everybody except for Cyborg, VLX, who haven't done a lap yet, and Davey hasn't done a lap yet. Maverick is currently 10th, and he's done a 22.7. 0.6 a second off pole in 10th position, guys. So that's how close these Group A guys are all sitting at the moment.
What a lap from D-Flow. That is...
I'm expecting a 21 out of these guys very shortly. I've actually noticed the Ferrari seems to be pretty happy on about a third of the tank of fuel.
He's purple.
He's way up
again. He's way up again. Oh, this is stunning stuff. Lovely through Clark. Uses the whole road. Cuts it back in. Hugs that inside pit wall. Are we into 21s already? No! Just missed out.
It was actually slower than his first lap.
Speedy's in. Ricky Bobby will be in.
Yeah. Speedy's been valve bouncing for the last lap, so he's definitely trying to kill some fuel in that car. As he does.
Artie stays fourth. Hijacker stays fifth. Nux in sixth. Diego in seventh. Eighth is DJ Brain. Check, y'all. Brocky's to the top with a 21.9. Is that a flex or is that a flex? Just a little bit of... do you know who I am, guys? Do you know me?
VLX doesn't set a lap yet either, guys. Remember, he's just going through sector 2 now.
On board.
Oh,
nice through Sterling. Uses the whole road. No, you can use that bit of dirt. She's fine.
She's fine. Don't worry about it.
Through Clark. Lovely apex through Clark. Now hugs it back to the inside wall. Where's this going to put him? Bang! To the top! 21.8. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 has kicked off right where round 1 left off. The two big title protagonists are going at it again.
Two floats in the pits.
Tell you what, I don't know about you guys, I just feel Speedy's improved this season. Just seems to have found an extra tenth or two.
Yeah, Womble's changed his driver of the day to Karen's field guy. You should see how fast he took off from the circuit after the race. Car Control Plus.
He's on his way to Centrelink, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%.
This in that little quiet session in the middle here, guys. It's 8 minutes to go in qualifying, so it's all about getting the fuel usage up, getting the tyre wear, you know, get the car warmed up as light as you can get it. As Lucky there does a 22.8, which is good for 13th at the moment.
Okay,
I think this
currently in 14th. That's
look at the split though. 14th position. I think this is the first time we've ever had all 14 cars within a second of pole position.
nothing in it.
0.955 off the pole.
Lucky's in 13th. Not so lucky.
Wow.
It took you to round 2 to manage to pull that one out, didn't it?
He's up at his time though, so he might improve here.
He is. He's 0.2 up. So 0.2 will get him up to 8th. Just like that.
There you go. Basically one mistake through a corner. And
yeah, she's over.
Yep. This is why they're Group
big
A.
shout out.
Oh, no danger through there though. Slid that through Westfield.
Good luck from Scooter. 22.5.
Big shout out to Maverick too, P12 after getting the late call up.
Yep. I think he's got a. Oh, Morgan Davey there goes to 12th position with a 22.7. I think Maverick would have a smile the size of the sun under his helmet at the moment. He'd be happy as Larry.
100%.
He's driving his Ferrari. He's in Group A. This is the best day ever.
Oh, here we go. D-Flow's on a big purple sector here. As he comes through Hawthorn now. Down towards Westfield.
Him too.
Lovely. Just inch perfect. The front end of this Ferrari is a peach. The rear end's a bit loose as a goose, but the front end is gorgeous.
Salbox just did a fastest sector 1 as well.
Nice from Sterling. Now, all important Clark curve. Got to get this right. Oh, yes. Nice. Tugs it right to the inside wall.
Anybody through sector 2.
Is this going to put him straight to the top? It does. A 21.7. Great lap from D-Flow. Now back with the sidewall.
Sidewall into Sheen.
He's up as well.
That was a rocket through sectors 2 and 3. He's just
He's going to get a toe here from
the
his
circuit.
de facto
Speedy
teammate.
jumps out of the way. Great job, Speedy.
Yeah, puts the blinker on. Nice to see. Hijacker. Oh, Ricky Bobby up in the 5th. Nice lap.
5th.
But we're on board with the cyborg to the top. Yes, a 21.699. Huge numbers.
Felix says respond. Felix is purple through sector 1.
Here comes VLX though.
He's in the top D-Flow as well. This is great. Cars 1 and cars 2. Look at this. Alright, D-Flow. Bottom of the circuit. VLX is getting that awesome toe right behind him. He's just in that sweet spot.
Yep. Oh, look at the skate.
Oh, D-Flow gets out of it. I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, sideways! He's gone! He's gone through Shane. Alright,
It's
really
big move.
important
The
now.
toast as well. Oh, out of the way.
He
Maverick
gets out of the
again.
way.
Nice work.
Take a deep breath, compose, you got time. It's not
He's
over
got time
yet.
into the pits, new tyres on it. Those ones will be rectangles.
Speedy's still in 4th. As I was saying before, he's improved. He has improved.
He has. Ricky Bobby's a threat too, guys. Keep an eye on him. Artie Thumb's had a quiet one. He's just smacking it out in the 6th position at the moment. Maverick there.
Penalty for Speedy.
13th.
Nux in 8th. That's, for me, that's the big one. That's
DJ goes to 7th. Here he comes.
Nice lap, DJ.
Just did a 22.3.
Nux
He's been faster than that
stays
too.
8th. Improves his lap and
Yeah,
stays
just
8th.
behind DJ.
1.1 seconds covering the whole field. Lucky is in 14th position. You wouldn't read about it.
DJ's just improved again through the first sector.
I mean,
He's come on leaps and bounds in the Ferrari lead, hasn't he? He's up again.
Don't know what they're doing down there at CJ Sports, but it's definitely working. We won't say it's dodgy
working.
until we
They're
get more
currently 6 and 7.
information.
Look at the gap between the drivers, 2.004 between Artie Thump and DJ Brain.
Working well together. Okay, so let's have a
Oh,
look.
Morgan's purple through sector 1, guys.
We'll
Currently
keep-
12th.
Keep an eye on Morgan. Cyborg's on a lap at the moment. Go back to Morgan.
New livery for the the Deeds card and off, the Switchblade.
Yep, another chocolate flavoured stout, bloody...
Actually, he did tell me what this one is. Let me give it a sec, just to double check. It is... What is it all about?
It's still purple.
Primal Horde, which is what it's called, is an oat cream IPA.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely delicious.
And Miss Karen over there says that she will take a swig of his every time we mention Morgan.
Okay, he's lost a bit of time there,
Is
Morgan
Morgan
David.
still purple?
No, but this lap will definitely
he
prove.
doesn't
As
use
Brocky
it,
goes quicker with a 21.5! A 21.5!
That's gross. That's just disgusting. Cyborg's on another level.
Keep an eye on here. Morgan improves to 11th. Lost a lot of time in that third sector.
He caught a massive amount of opposite lot coming through the final turn and just basically drifted the whole thing, so hopefully he's got another lap in it.
Let's have a look at D-Flow here. Ooh, he's up on his time, but he's not purple. The Cyborg, I think, is absolutely obliterated him here. A 21.5 is just next level racing ridiculous. So
Felix is up on his lap too. He's going to be close with D-Flow actually. He's 0.137 up on his lap, so he'll be 0.001 ahead if he stays that way. Now, just a little bit of tidbit information for the guys here that weren't watching early practice. D-Flow's having a lot of trouble getting the car off the line here at Brands Hatch. He's lit him up on every test start so far. A couple of times he's put on pole and lost 2 to 3 positions coming into turn 1, which just blew the tyres up. Cyborg, on the other hand, is like a bullet out of a gun, so keep an eye on him. Felix, he's going to improve, guys. Here it comes.
he's definitely going to improve to second.
CP2.
21.7. But now he's got to keep the boot in. There's no time left now. Rocky's going to...
Cyborg's in.
Ooh, I'll tell you what.
Oh, he's cut that close. He's going to have one hero lap from the Cyborg. This is what we're going to see. He's doing 135 on the clock to do a 121 lap. He's going to slow up.
He's going to slow up. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
Yeah. That is really, really thoughtful driving from the behalf of the Cyborg there. You saw cars on laps coming around the front
Look at
straight.
this though. He's got Speedy right behind him. Now, here we go. The classic CP.
Come on, bud. Come for a tow.
Classic CP.
Now,
Let's
guys.
spread our wings
You're cutting it close.
and use 8 cars to get a result.
It's all on D-Flow now.
It is.
Can he
What's
respond?
got? Coming through Clark now.
Car looks good, fresh rubber. This is the first of his hot laps on fresh tyres. So you've got this one and one more.
Stays third.
A little bit down.
Scooter.
This is it. This
Where
is
did
his
they
last
come
roll of
from?
dice.
P4.
Scooter up to 4th, just slides
22
his
flat
way
for
up
Scooter.
there. Nice drive. He'll be buoyed by his fellow countryman Shane Van Gisbergen winning the rally today.
Felix.
Oh, 21.488. Felix, you magician.
Yeah, 100%.
Ricky Bobby! Ricky
Bobby's in third.
Wow.
Oh, mega lap. Mega lap from
Nux
Mr.
in
Nux in the 5th. Here we go. Here come the Hollywood numbers now. So it's over to the Cyborg. He's going to get a shot at this. We're going to see a Cyborg special here.
He's got Speedy in tow as well. Currently 8. He needs to stick with the Cyborg. They do not have any more time. They've got this lap and this lap only.
Right, on board with the Cyborg. We're going to stick with this lap. We'll get the doc to watch other laps. Okay, he's up a little bit, but he's not purple through sector 1. Slides it through Graham Hill. He's way wide at Graham Hill. Uses the whole road and the grass. Into Surtees. Really aggressive. Tries to skate in. He's purple now, though. He's got a car up in front that might give him a little tow as well.
Right, D-Flow to the line. This is his last roll of the dice. He's not going to do it. No, he's done.
Oh, it's very close. There's nothing in this. Lovely through Hawthorne. Now it's a Westfield. Oh, that is beautiful through Westfield.
DJ! To fit.
Great lap. Now through
Great lap
Sheen.
from DJ.
Really important to get this 100% right. Car's gone off in front of him. Oh, he's way up now. He's way up now.
Oh, Cindy gross.
This could be a 21-3, ladies and gentlemen. Is this a Cyborg special? I know I say it a lot, but we're about to see something. Yes, we have classic Cyborg, a 21.327, straight up ridiculous.
That's gross. Well done, Cyborg.
He is a next level operator.
Ugh. That's just terrible.
What a lap. Special shout out though definitely goes to Ricky Bobby in third position. Fantastic lap.
Told you to watch him.
So let's have a look. There is
D-Fly 5th.
Morgan Davey in 14th. Real surprise there.
Wow.
That's a big surprise.
Watch him come through the field, I reckon.
I just poked my head in a Ragged Edge Racing. No, I didn't. But I wouldn't go in there. Sorry. Scooter's on a wheel. Apparently, he's upgraded. So
Where's that? That's Datsun Racing, isn't it?
yes, I think it is. Yeah.
Pretty much the Ragged Edge garage.
Yeah.
Let's get stuff soon.
Hey Morgan, do you want to roll forward over the line for me, brother? Oh, it's 25 seconds to go, guys. No, he's sitting in the pits. It's holding us up, but it's alright. We've got 20 seconds to go, and then we'll go right racing.
So Brocky in pole, VLX in second, Ricky Bobby out of third, D-Flow out of fourth, DJ Nice qualifying out of fifth, Nux out of sixth. So strategy, I'm hearing 3 stops. Maybe.
Oh. Look at all the rubber on the road already too. Far out.
Alright, here we go. 50 minutes around Brands Hatch. Round 2, Group A of the Next Level Racing 458 competizione. A full grid of 458 Ferraris. Looking stunning. The Cyborg from pole. His nemesis of VLX out of second. These two are brooding a fantastic rivalry very early on. This is a massive race in regards to the championship. Can Brocky extend his lead? Can VLX claw some points back? What can Rippy Bobby do? Revs rising and racing! Looks like everyone's got the line very well. Deep Flow's had an absolute mare. He's bogged that down big time. VLX is looking a little racy there as they go through Paddock Hill now. Everyone gets through nice and cleanly. Heading up towards Druids. Oh, you see DJ's quite defensive. He's got a gaggle of cars behind him.
He covered across the inside there just to stop Maximus slipping down the inside into turn 1, into turn 2.
On board with VLX now. Chasing the Cyborg. Ricky Bobby's just hanging in there very nicely. Nice job.
Lucky's up to 8th already, Cox.
Wow, what a start from Lucky.
Speedy time, didn't she though? He's dropped all the way to 10th.
Lucky was pretty much stone motherless last and he's up to 8th. That's a great start. He's on the charge.
He's 13th too. He slipped down the field too. He's had an issue in the first couple of corners. He was 6th or 7th, I think, up the grid.
Back up the front. As they come through Sheen for the first time.
One in the back man, a bit wobbly. This is where it gets interesting for the guys too. They might be quick on their own in one lap, but when your car's right up the back of someone else, it feels completely different. It feels like it's got no front end on it at all. You got to turn in and it won't bite.
Are you going to mention the famous A word there?
No?
No, I thought you were. Look at VLX through Paddock Hill. He's very aggressive. Does he want to lead this thing? Does he want to just sit behind? Really in a bit of that no man's land at the moment. But I expect the Cyborg now to just open the taps on this lap. See if he can break this field early.
Well, if I was Ricky Bobby or DJ Brainy, I'd be on a maximum attack run right now, putting the pressure on the leaders.
Yep.
Push.
Got to throw something
really
different.
Middle of the pack in the championship.
Ball with
And might as well
here.
just have a crack at it. Nux has put the pressure on DJ now. He has to as well because D-Flow's behind him, and D-Flow's on that run now through the field because, as I said before the race started, we had that issue with him not being able to get the car off the grid at Brands for some reason. And he did it again, he just lit the back wheel up and lost 4 spots. 3 spots off the line. Leaders are just starting to edge away from Ricky Bobby now. They're pulled to second in third position.
Look at this pack though for third. Look at this stuff.
Third might have a look here shortly. Scooter's there as well. Lucky's not far behind.
Look at this. Geez, you don't want, tell you what, the RCR cars and the Lucky's cars, they come together, there'll be some very interesting words post race. Oh, Morgan, that's brave.
He made it work, but Diego's holding out now. He actually lifted a little bit there, Morgan. He's let him back in. He thought, yeah, no, it's not quite right. I might just let him back in there and we'll have another go at it. So
he's going to have a go here at 30. He's going to have a big look. Oh, jeez.
Speedy's into him as well now.
He's got to just be a little bit patient here.
Speedy's going to look down the hill at Hawthorns.
He slides it through Hawthorn. Back up the front. Cyborg 0.6 now. He's just opening the taps a little bit. It's not a lot, but he's just extending now. Ricky Bobby's still in third, and then this absolute train. So we've got Ricky Bobby, we've got DJ Brain, we've got Nux, we've got D-Flow, we've got Scooter, we've got Lucky. All the big players. On board with D-Flow into Paddock Hill. Just proves how hard it is to pass here.
There's a lot of room. Typical British circuit, not very wide. I think there'll be a bit of inter-team comms there between D-Flow and Nux too, I'd say. Bit of chit-chat about what's going on in front of them and what's happening behind them.
They can't be too cute though, because they've got a very fast Kiwi behind him in Scooter McGavin. And he's got his partner, Diego, looks like he's dropped off Scooter a little bit, so...
A little bit. He's getting pressured by Morgan Davey really heavily here at the moment. Hang on. Little Lucky's had an issue. He's back to 11.
So we catch up on our next level racing replay. Oh! There's a little bit of drama there with Hijack. Ooh, I don't know what's going on there. That looks a little messy.
Well, it's called Arby back up to the field. He was off the back by quite a margin. Got the start of the lap, so this is giving him a second win now to get on the back of the field and get back into the race. He had a nightmare first couple of laps. 2.7 seconds the gap from second to third. Now these guys have extended. And they just did a 22 flat race lap VLX.
Really? Come on.
It's not fair, is it?
Come on.
Karen says the new Prom Award tastes delish. That's awesome.
Good to hear.
Maybe you should stop buying alcohol all the time and spend some money on getting a decent fuel man,
See if you can hire someone from Deej to do it for you. Maybe they might be a bit better at pulling stuff into receptacles. They're being very well behaved at the moment actually. There's not a lot of actual racing going on. It's just a bit of follow the leader for the first into the race. Everyone seems quite content just to sit in line and just follow the guy in front of them. Just going up and down the field, maybe just looking at tyre and fuel, and everyone's fairly even at the moment. Morgan's a little bit heavy use on fuel, switchblade, compared to everybody else. Otherwise, tyre wear is blanket across the field pretty much. And Cyborg has actually used the least amount of fuel and tyres in the entire field, go figure.
I think there's a bit of poker going on out there at the moment.
Yeah.
Look at this. VLX is right on the Cyborg now. I think he's made his intentions clear. Just sit back and enjoy it.
Bloody. actually very impressed with some of these guys. They're punching way above their weight. Ricky Bobby, DJ Brain, they're right at the front of the field here. And they look comfortable too. They've actually gapped a little bit onto Nux behind him now, who's actually still under pressure from D-Flow.
It's surprising from the Lucky's Lawn Care boys.
Yeah, but we see this from Nux every round though. There's the first part of the race, he's middle of the field, and then suddenly towards the end he just finds himself up at the podium positions. Yeah. And we always ask ourselves, where did he come from every week? So keep an eye on it. I don't think he'll be down there. Fifth is not exactly down the field though, is it really?
No,
so
it's not exactly struggling, so.
The old field block guy at Switchblade did VCal Maths and VCE Auto.
Oh, nice.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
Well, Morgan's just gone to 8th at the moment. He's driving around the fuel usage issue. He's working his way through the field.
This battle for the podium, I reckon, is...
It's going to come home at the end of the race.
Yep, 5 cars in play for this.
We're going to be screaming at just by the end of the race with 10 minutes to go. Our blood pressure's going to be through the roof, our heart rate's going to be through the roof.
Oh, I just saw it in the background. I don't know. That was speedy, massive moment. See if we can catch that on our next level replay. Just coming out of Surtees, it looks like the back end got away from him. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, car control. How we kept that going straight, I don't know.
Well, stop playing on the food destroying board.
Brocky was driving a Porsche yesterday as well, the Speed Week event, so obviously didn't affect his Ferrari driving capabilities.
Mate, he could drive a solar-powered go-kart and still reckon he can run.
Oh, Ricky Bobby's in.
Ooh, okay.
That's a different strategy. Look, this group up through the front straight. Artie Thump, Maverick, and Lucky. They're trying to go 3 wide into turn 1. This is not going to end well. Ricky Bobby comes out with them on the inside of him. He's going he runs Maverick out of the way. This makes himself, back my presence known. Just extend the elbows. Hijacker's going to have a look as well now. Gets up inside of Maverick, who is just battling for sheep stations here at the moment. 13th position. Still be grinning from ear to ear, guaranteed.
Yeah, 100%.
What's interesting for Ricky Bobby, coming on what, lap 7, lap 8?
That's surprising. That's
an early stop. He didn't take fuel, obviously. He's took fresh tyres.
Really needs to come out in clean air, though.
Yeah, this is not a pack you want to be in the middle of. He's got Lucky. He's got Artie Thump in front of him now.
These guys
he needs to clear these two very quickly.
Oh, look at Lucky's car. It is sliding everywhere.
Oh, big slide again! This is that
Wow.
same issue that Dadson had in the BMW race. He's going to get banked up in the field here. He needs to clear these guys. He's trying to ask them to cooperate with him a bit. Excuse me, guys. Can you just let me through a little bit, please?
2 leaders still going at it. Look at that. There is nothing. Nux is in.
Nux is in.
Okay, that's the one we keep an eye on because he knows these cars. He knows.
He's taking fuel.
Ooh.
He took a splash of fuel. Diego went with him. He didn't take fuel. So Diego's picked up pace on him. They're going to come out right 13th and 14th, so they're in clean air. But Nux took a splash of fuel as well, interestingly. So, as Sean said, they're the guys we keep an eye on, the LLCR cars. Familiar with the Ferrari, so they know what it's up to when it comes to fuel usage. I'll just check him against Ricky Bobby. So, Diego's on half a tank. Nux is just shy of 2/3 of the tank, and Ricky Bobby is just over half a tank. So, Nux has a massive fuel advantage on these two already. Ricky Bobby's cleared Lucky as well now, who is struggling on worn tyres.
Back up their leaders.
Look at DJ, currently 3rd.
Great
Oh,
drive.
he's doing alright, isn't he?
Great drive. Right here on our 2 leaders. What will they do? Rocky's in. Oh, look at this.
That lane too.
Look at this. They are mirroring each
DJ's
other.
going to go with him.
Look at the
DJ goes with him. D-Flow goes in. Here they come. They're all in.
Oh, here they go.
They're all in. Morgan's in.
E85.
What did Morgan end up with?
Splash and dash there from VLX. Same with Rocky here.
Cyborg's already out.
Yep. Ooh.
Wow, Cyborg pulled 2 seconds.
He mustn't have put fuel in.
He didn't put any fuel in.
Yep.
He's just done tyres.
Ooh.
That said, though, VLX has no fuel in there. Ricky Bobby comes out in third, so that early stops. He's managed to redeeming that. DJ's fourth, D-Flow's fifth. They're all about the same. D-Flow's got a good load of fuel on board, though. Knuckles is sixth. Again with good fuel. So these guys have worked our strategy out. So Knuckles and D-Flow are probably the 2 leading cars in the pack with fuel in hand. They are quite a substantial amount over everybody else.
So already what's playing out is Knuckles is back-ending the race. So his last stop we expect to be very quick. Rocky and VLX are definitely front-ending. So they're going to have a long second stop.
And just to push that point even further, I just checked on Lucky and Maverick, and they're both on the same fuel load as well. So those guys are running to the same number. So expect them to push you further towards the end of the race on light cars and short stops.
Bit of formation flying here from the Datsun Racing boys. Give them a bit of TV time for the sponsors. If you're watching back,
Make some good photos, though.
I'll take a slab, thanks.
Yeah, the fan club's been a bit quiet tonight too. Which is surprising.
Maybe
He's got the hazard lights on.
maybe they got into the product a little too early.
Maybe.
Have you seen the scooter to go past with him?
No, that's
Hazard lights are blocks?
Yeah, that's okay.
Maybe he's just
hello,
bumped
Bad
the
Doctor.
button. There he is, the Bad Doc. How you going, mate?
Right, so all the
Pack
stops.
for third.
Gabby, just after this shot, I like that shot. So, Rocky in first, second is VLX, 2.8 seconds off. Third is Ricky Bobby, a further 2.7 down the road. DJ in fourth, D-Flow right up easy, you know what, in fifth. Nux in sixth, Diego in seventh, eighth is Scoot. Oh, they got together! They got together! The two Datsun Racing guys, I'm nearly positive there was contact there. Let's check this out on our next level racing replay. Was there contact? Oh no, they got it. Jeez, it looked a little willing for mine though.
It was a bit close, wasn't it?
Ninth is Speedy Tires. 10th is Lucky. Morgan in 11th. Hardy in 12th. Maverick in 13th and Hijacker in 14th position. Now we do know Hijacker, this is pretty much his first time on the track. So I'm sure that he'll bounce back very strongly for round 3.
Just a quick word here on Morgan Davey, currently at 11th position. Over 2/3 of a tank of fuel on board, so he's run really long stop early. So he's going to be on the short stops later in the race. He's actually a bit longer than the established LLCR and RCLL cars, so he's trying something completely different. He may run very light towards the end of the race, so keep an eye on that car to be quick at the end.
D-Flow's giving DJ a very thorough examination here. This is rubber glove style.
I just called VLX's fastest lap of the race, 21.9.
Oh,
The Cyborg just did a 22 flat.
So I don't know, D-Flow's having a big look here at DJ. DJ's getting a real working over now.
DJ just did his fastest lap with a 22.5. D-Flow did a 22.2, his fastest lap of the race. Nux did a 22.6, his fastest lap of the race. These guys are really on fire at the moment. 22.4 out of Speedy Tyres in 9th position. He's up again as well.
Oh, technical difficulties at the fan club tonight.
So we're just going to far away from 20 minutes down, 30 minutes of racing to go.
From me to Daddy.
Dad's in clinch for a second there. Yeah. Two $500,000 Ferraris into the fence would have been a big deal for Datsun Racing, I think, so we don't want to see that happen.
Right up front. Cyborg controlling this race now.
We've seen this before though, he's only 2.6 seconds down the road at the moment. VLX can bring that back, he has done it quite a lot before.
He can, but I just think Yeah, I'm just not sure here. I think Cyborg's that early stop might have just be enough. That just putting a little bit of fuel in. But we'll see come the next stop. So keep an eye on that.
And those two have history from race 1 as well.
They do. Cyborg has a very, very slight fuel advantage. Felix's tyres are better, so there we go. Cars are practically there. Ricky Bobby looking strong there in third. He's fastest lap again with the 22.5, so he's responding well. He started a little bit earlier than everyone else, and his tyres are noticeably more worn than the leaders. And he's got just on a quarter of a tank of fuel.
D-Flow got around DJ as well.
Yep. I don't think DJ put up a lot of a fight there, to be perfectly honest. I think he might just sit him behind D-Flow now and get a bit of a tow. And get a tow up to Ricky Bobby, who is out of sync with these guys as well. So they're technically racing him for later in the race.
So
The pair of them are pulled away from Knuckles. Hardy's last again. No, he's an issue somewhere because tyres look warm and he hasn't topped any fuel into it, so he hasn't pitted again. But he just did a 26.9 last lap.
He's got a major issue.
This track bites hard too. You lose that little bit of concentration. And as VLX just touches the grass there on the exit of Hawthorns, that could have been bad news. And that's all it takes to just pop a wheel out by foot wide on the edge of the track under the 360s. Ricky Bobby's punching above here at the moment too. His car's noticeably more tired than the ones around it, but he's still in the mid-22s.
Very nice, mate. I think he's about to have some work though, because D-Flow is closing.
Yeah, he's closing in. D-Flow just did a 22.2. He's fastest up for the race.
Ricky Bobby backs it into Graham Hill.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby's having a lot of trouble with that left rear now. That left rear is starting to get really worn on those big load corners too, like Graham Hill. It's gonna start hurting his lap time.
Oh, bit of dirt track style there.
They've been good with the track limits too, these guys tonight. I haven't seen a lot of penalties yet.
I honestly feel like they've relaxed them.
The track limits are nowhere near as harsh as what they used to be, especially at Sheen.
Yeah,
Pull that back
You can take a lot more curb at Sheen than you used to. Not that you want to take too much.
Oh,
No,
Ricky
you can't
Bobby,
take
another
too
big
much.
wiggle. I reckon he'll pitch shortly, Ricky Bobby. That car's looking really unstable. He's on that knife edge at the moment where he's running out of grip, and D-Flow is all over him now. He's lost over half a second this lap already. If he doesn't duck in now, I reckon his indicator's on, he's going in. He's indicated to D-Flow, I'm getting in. Don't jump down the inside, that's the way. Don't wreck both our races. Oh, he almost overcooks it, just kisses the wall on the edge of the pits. I'll keep an eye on this stop for you guys. So fresh tyres on, fuel going in now.
Yeah, so that moves D-Flow now up to third position. DJ up to fourth.
There's my podium. Okay, so Ricky Bobby's filled to half a tank. He's going to come out in 10th position.
And with clean traffic boys, he's got lucky up ahead, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. So now he's just got to get the head down, put in some nice, clean, consistent laps.
The fuel's starting to spread out a little bit again, actually.
It is, it's spread out quite a lot. Morgan Davey in 11th, that's just a big surprise to mine.
I was just checking on that. He's he ran that heavier pit stop, so he was like towards the back of the wheel anyway. But I can tell that the car has used the rear tyres excessively hard in this stint already. The fronts are barely warm, but the backs are looking baked. So I reckon he's had a big lose somewhere, or he's losing a massive slide and lost a lot of time somewhere. His lap times, they're all mid-23s. There's one that's a highish 24. That might have been the lap where he had a bigger issue. That was lap 12. But again, I think that car's going to be faster towards the end of the race too, though. So he's just taking his minutes early. So see how he goes.
They
Cyborg, millimetre perfect. Those lap count for Cyborg is lap 11 was a 22 flat, lap 12 was a 22.2, lap 13 was a 22.2, lap 14 was his fastest 22 flat again, then a 22.1, then a 22.1. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you lead the race of Group A. 0.3 of a second variance over what, 5-6 laps. And VLX is actually about the same too. His fastest is the 21.9 that you saw on the screen, and his slowest lap over the last 6 laps was a 22.4, which was lap 16 the previous lap, and he's on the fuel light, so he'll be in now. DJ Brain's on the fuel light out of 4th position as well.
So we're about to hit the halfway point.
Nux is on the light.
So Cyborg led the way 2.3 seconds out. He's extended. Oh, VLX is in.
Oh!
Oh
Dear. Oh dear. I think there's going to be trouble for that, guys. That was a very late entry.
It was one of those last decision entries.
There's actually a whole section in the rule book stating that you need to be inside the pit entry line. And I think he might have been way over that then. Might give him the benefit of the doubt now though and see how it goes, because they might have had a lock up or something going in, but we'll see. A lot of guys have elected to go around again on the fuel up, interestingly.
So he pops
So
out.
Lucky's on the light.
7th position. And he's got nice clear air around him as well. Now this is the lap for VLX. If he's going to do anything about the Cyborg in this race,
He's
this
doing
is
it now.
the lap.
Cyborg's put the foot down as well, just did a 22.4 on lap 17, so he's just kept the boot into it. His light's on now. Come around the back end of the circuit in towards Sheen. He's just absolutely wringing the neck out of that counterpunch cornerstone Ferrari. I got that wrong, look at that.
One of them. Yeah. It's on the front.
Yeah, it's on the front, on the splitter, mate.
Just in case, you know.
Yeah. The BMWs don't have it though, which is annoying.
He's in.
Oh, he's in too.
Yep, nice entry. Now D-Flow, what does D-Flow do? Should be in this lap.
He'll have to go in too. He's on the light as well. These guys are all on the light. DJ's on the light. Nux is on vapor. Yeah, they're all in. Oh, some of them are cutting that awfully close.
Have a look at fuel numbers from everyone here. So there's really, no one's really got a genuine advantage here. So having a look at the Dodson Racing crew working on Scooter McGovern's car.
Oh, look at the gap for the lead. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Coming down a little bit.
Wow. What has happened there?
I don't know. Felix's outlap was quick too. It was a 25.7.
What has happened there?
And he's just gone fastest through sector 1 by quite a substantial margin. He's got the weak lead on that one really, really well, but 5 seconds is an eternity to try and make
I
up.
don't know how that's happened.
How much fuel did he put in?
VLX has got just over half a tank, and Rocky's got just on half a tank, so they're about the same.
Wow.
VLX obviously did fill a little bit longer because he went in first, so he's still got more fuel, so he's actually put a little bit extra in, but he needs to pick up the pace a bit if he wants to catch up from there, because essentially he's not lapping fast enough to make up that extra distance in the stop later for the Cyborg. Like he'll be banking on a short stop later, VLX, but it won't be enough of a difference in time to catch up 5 seconds, as he's about to smash his lap record again with his 0.2 of a second up. Ricky Bobby's kept himself in this, but he is on low fuel again because he's out of seconds. Yeah, they're fresh.
Okay.
We put tyres on it.
No, fair enough. 21.8, Jesus.
So the Cyborg's outlap was 0.5 of a second, half a second faster than VLX's one. He did a 25.2 outlap as well. So he's been quick on the pit exit as well.
So that, for me, is the race. She's done.
It's a big gap.
The battle, though, for third spot, I think, is still going to rage on a little bit.
It's on. DJ is pestering the back of D-Flow still. He's not letting this go. Good to see too. Knuckles is there as well. Jim Arnold's sitting there, and if he's going to stop mentioning his name, stop it.
We're right on board now with DJ Brain. Heading down Pilgrim's Drop up towards Hawthorne. Got D-Flow right in front of him. Now these two are trying to chase Ricky Bobby. Now Ricky Bobby's on a slightly different strategy than these two.
Yeah, he's out of sequence by quite a bit actually. He's on just shy of a quarter of a tank of fuel. These guys are both over half. So, well, there's an extra stop there for Ricky Bobby. There has to be. I don't know if it's going to work for him, to be honest. He's only 4 seconds down the road of these guys. That's not going to be enough to pick up through the pits.
He's got to
He's either going to take a really long stop later in the race, because he's only been filling to half the tank. So he's either going to have to take a really long stop and then try to limp home on a really worn out car at the end, or have to take a splash and dash really late in the race when he's where he is now, essentially third position. I hope he has a gap on these two.
Upson 6th. Surprising.
He's just lurking his fastest lap with a 22.4.
Scooter on 7th. Yeah, I have got word through that Scooter is on the wheel. So
Great
Yes,
effort.
yes.
he's ditched the DS4
Diego.
for the first time in 20 years.
Diego's actually dropped off the back too, because he was running in line with his teammate, and Sweaty Tyres is now between them.
Lucky's in 10th. Hijack is in 11th. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I know Hijack, he didn't want to see that 14 next to him. I know that for a fact. I was like, no, that ain't happening. Morgan 12th.
Hijacker just did his fastest lap as well.
Maverick there in 13th position, and Hardy there in 14th. So Maverick, if we could finish 13th or maybe snag 12th, we should be really chuffed with that.
Fastest lap.
Oh God. A 21.
Cyborg just did a 21.665.
Seriously. Just stop. Stop. Go on,
What a flex there from the
go on
Cyborg.
a date or something. Like, you know, you can leave the rig every now and then.
How's that extra point looking for you, Cyborg? Good, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I know it's very early in it, the championship. This could be one of those drives that you already had a 5-point lead coming into it. 6-round championship. If he can pull the triple, it's going to be very hard to peg him back. Could be on his way to a 5th championship.
It's disgusting.
CP, how about you let him drive for another 2? Jeez.
Oh, I tried. Don't worry, I've tried.
Oh,
We've all tried, man. I've had a couple
tried.
of good cracks. He's very happy there and good on him.
No, absolutely. That'd be silly to let him go.
100%.
He's actually oh, he's in. Here we go.
Yeah, he just hit the fuel light again. I'll see what he does for fuel this time, guys. See if he puts a little bit more in or not. Because ideally, you might want to put a little bit more in this time and just edge it up a little bit. Shorten your last couple of stops. Because you stop now and you stop again at probably the 10-minute mark. Half a tank again. So he's sticking with his strategy. He comes out 9th this time, though, so he's working his way through the field as he comes up. As the field spreads, he's actually come out there in some pretty decent clean air as well. He's got Diego just up the road from him.
This could work out alright for him.
And oh, one's off. Lucky went off. Turn 1. Big lows too. He's just hit the inside fence. He's gonna be last on the road. No, 13th on the road he'll be now.
Next over replay coming. Oh, big, yeah, massive lose. Oh, spun it into the fence as well. Oh, that reminded me of a certain driver we had here in a long time ago in season 1. That was Terry-esque that off. That reminded me of Terry.
He did too, didn't he?
What the
For
heck?
those of you that have been around since the old days, you remember the fight between the Cyborg and Tarmac Terry? That was some pretty decent races. The Cyborg, for all the championships he's won, has always really had to fight it.
Oh, I thought Artie was going to throw it straight up the inside of Lucky there.
That's brave.
Look at Hijack. He's working his way here. Oh, even Morgan though.
Oh, he just went off in front of Morgan. Morgan's going to be sniffing around now. There might be a run into turn 1 here.
That does put Maverick up to P12 as well.
Good job.
He's going well, Maverick. Well, Morgan, have a look into one. Not quite. Hijacker just shuts him down there through the apex as well, so it's actually back Morgan up again. Good bit of defensive. Oh, the two, he's trying it. Deep dive. Not quite. Hijacker shuts the door again, but then runs wide and exit. Morgan's have another run at him.
Not allowed the outside of 3 mil. Has he done it?
Oh,
Oh, good move. Lovely move.
Great bit of driving. He backed himself there, and he backed Hijacker not to tip him in as well, which is great to see.
Good heads up driving from both drivers there. Hijack could have easily made that a little more difficult. Nice job.
D5's just started to extend here on DJ as well now for third. He's just started to work himself away a little bit.
Got to keep Ricky Bobby in the back of his mind here.
And Nux is closing in too. He's into just over 2 seconds behind now. So he's pulled half a second in the last couple of laps. He's still lurking.
This stint right now, this is D-Flow's podium right here. These next 2 or 3 laps are absolutely vital.
The D-Flow's responded with a 22.1 fastest lap of the race for him. A lot of the cars are starting to walk to return 2 as well. You see the back end slide as they enter that really tight little hairpin there.
Yeah, they don't look very nice to drive, put it that way.
They're getting a bit slippy now. So to the tyres are just starting to, the goodness is more up there to the tyre. And we're all getting a little bit skaty in the rear end.
He's really extending that gap now. It's actually down to 1.6, 1.7. Yeah, he's got the full
He's lit the wick now.
So checking that gap between Nux and DJ's currently 2.1.
Ricky Bobby just he's fastest up the race. He's done a 22.4 at the moment. He's still 9th. He's 2.3 seconds behind Diego, but he's closing in pretty quickly. Whereas Diego's on just about to hit the fuel lights. He'll pit either this lap or the next. Speedy tyres will pit very shortly. So all these guys in front of him here.
Oh, Diego nearly threw it then.
So everybody between Ricky Bobby and VLX GDR is scheduled to pit probably the next lap, maybe the one after.
And that's
within
their
the next
final
2 laps, so
stop.
they'll pit. So he's going to jump a lot of these guys very quickly in a minute. But again, though, I just don't know what's going to happen late in the race.
Yeah, he's gonna have
14
to
minutes to
spin
go. He's got just on a third of a tank of fuel on board with 14 minutes to go, which isn't enough to get home. So he'll need another splash in the dash towards the end of the race. But again, that'll push him back down the field to about where he is now. Cyborg isn't on the light yet. VLX is. I think this race might be over for the first top two spots at least.
Yep. It's all about that battle for the podium now, and I think D-Flow's really got a firm grasp on it now. Oh, DJ!
Oh,
DJ! Oh, yes!
What a slide through Sheen! That was
Aussie
beautiful.
Hampton replay. Rex, a bloody replay is coming up. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we love, and this is car control, and it's absolute finest. Look at the slide there. Oh, beautiful to watch. It's not fast, but geez, it looks good.
Nux is pitted. Right, they're out. This will get him home. VLX with 2/3 of tank on board. He's slightly overfilled it. He comes out right to the side of Speedy Tyres into turn 1.
Ooh.
That's stuffed the side of it in. He's lucky to get away with that.
So we have a look.
That pit X is just savage here at Brands
Next
Hatch.
replay coming up. So he's in the pits. Tyres go on. Fuel went in. He's come out. Oh, no, that's one of those ones. It's one of those ones.
Unfortunately, pit lane here just feeds straight out there, doesn't it?
Not much you can do about it, unfortunately.
Good job by everybody involved. They're not putting up with both cars sideways into the fence. So VLX must be pretty aware that these guys are about to pit. So not much you can do about it at the moment. Probably just pays to sit and wait and not risk getting thrown off the road.
Yeah, that was a little bit messy, wasn't it?
Ricky Bobby's 3.2 seconds off the back of Alex. That's telling, that number there, against D-Flow. He's 27 seconds off the lead at the moment, Ricky Bobby. What's the pit transit time for here?
Tyres only is 10.8, so add your fuel to that.
Alright, Cyborg's out. He should clear the field pretty comfortably, as he does.
And the CJ Esports crew go to work. Fuel's in.
Cyborg is 10 seconds down the road for everybody else. That's just disgusting. But he is only with half a tank in, so he's running it right to the line. He's run 11 minutes and half a tank.
Right.
He's going to be light at the end.
Here we go. So Ricky Bobby now, he's got 4.4.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
No, that's not enough. He's going to go back for 7th-ish when he comes out.
He will have a stronger car than everyone else though.
He will, but
he's got to
it's
pass.
Brands Hatch, narrow circuit. He's going to get past the people like Nux and DJ and D-Flow. And D-Flow has actually got a little bit of trouble from DJ again now too. So DJ has looked that gap in a little bit back to a second. He's slightly underfield. He's on the same as the Cyber, pretty much exactly half a tank of fuel. D-Flow's went over half a tank. Same as VLX did. Nux, Ferrari watch over here, he's on just over half a tank. So looking at those sort of numbers, I'm just looking down the field. Everybody else is filled to over half, except for first and fourth position.
Okay.
Fifth position, sorry.
So the stops getting
So they may be.
With the stops now out of the way, it's up with 10 minutes remaining. Is Blocky leading the way, 8.6 seconds to the good. VLX in second position. Third is Ricky Bobby, who I believe owes us a pit stop, but it will be a splash and dash. D-Flow in fourth. Fifth is DJ Braid. Sixth is Nux. Seventh is Scooter McGavin. Speedy Tyres in eighth position. Diego there in ninth. Morgan has worked his way up to 10th. Hijacker in 11th. Artie got the thump in 12th. Lucky there in 13th. And Maverick in 14th, who's dropped on. What has happened?
Bucket load.
Yeah, he's had a moment. He's had a huge moment.
He sure has. He's last up with a 156.5.
Oh boy, he's
Wow.
had a... Yep, he's had a change of underwear butthole moment for sure.
Maybe on a phone call. He's just come out of the pits too, so he's got a fresh car. He might have stopped in the pits for a little bit and had a coffee or something.
Okay, as you do. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I can't say I'd be doing that.
There's a spicy battle here between 7th and 8th at the moment, Scooter and Speedy. Both now Ricky Bobby's in. We'll go back to the pit stop real quick. I can't get on it. I hate it when it does that.
We're on board with Scooter McGavin.
Ricky Bobby's drifting down the field. He's mobile now.
That's
Looking
her.
for out.
That's her. Eighth position. That's really hurt.
What's he done? He's got it to half a tank now. He's probably slightly overfilled now, really.
But now he can absolutely bring the neck out of it, and he's going to have to.
He can. He's going to have to drive qualifying laps the whole way home.
So with that,
And he's just about to come out behind that battle that I was just talking about. So Speedy Tyre and Scooter, both I was getting to both graduates from the community series, actually, from our very first draw of drivers out of the community series. These guys come from the original Porsche series that we ran.
Yep.
And I remember they had some cracking races at the front of the field in that Porsche series for that first season in the GT3 RS. And now look at them, Ferrari Group A.
we remember Scooter driving the liquid molly. Silly's favourite car he's ever driven.
There you go. They were some entertaining cars, those ones. That was always some good racing too. D-Flow's just stretched that third position out now to 1.3 seconds. I know DJ Brain would be just ecstatic with fourth position in Group A.
It's a huge drive.
Kind of wanting to have a crack at trying to get to D1 just for us, just so we can watch it.
As we jump on
But I
board with
wouldn't
DJ.
blame the bloke for. I wouldn't blame the bloke for just consolidating fourth position and being happy there, because that's a bow-worthy effort for him. That's a great position to be in.
He's got Nux covered.
Yeah,
Nux can't do
3.1
anything
seconds
about
back. I think Nux has sort of taken the foot off the gas a little bit too, to be honest. But as we know with Nux too, he likes to save something for the last couple of laps, as we've seen the last couple of rounds as well. He's been in, where suddenly he's come back in the last couple of laps where everyone else is trying to save fuel. He lights the fire and comes after him.
It's drives like this, you know, from DJ that really, he got the opportunity to go up to Group A in the first round. DB not racing.
He was qualified for B, wasn't
Yes,
he? And he got called up.
Pulled up.
Yep.
He's grabbed the opportunity with both hands.
Off the back of a great last half of the season in the Lexus last year too.
Yeah.
And D-Flow, wow, this is, what a debut this is.
Just to point out, the two cyborgs doing a namesake thing here. And he's running purple sectors in his last.
But we don't really need to know that.
10.8 seconds away in front now and pulling away from second.
This is what my hero used to do as well at the Great Hampton Centre. When you have a chance to demoralise the field, you absolutely put the
Take
foot
it.
on the throat.
Shows a different breed of driver that too. Like some people would get in front and give themselves 10 seconds ahead and just lift the foot a bit and just coast home. Don't make any risks or anything, but Cyborg's just push.
Yep.
5 minutes to go, just under a quarter of a tank of fuel there. He's going to have to start getting concerned about that fuel usage. He's still punching out 21s. Just another 21. He hasn't responded in pace so far. He's going to be line ball for fuel, guys. It's 5 minutes to go. Is another, 4 laps. And he's on under a quarter of a tank of fuel now. He'll be line ball, unless he backs it off. VLX is over a quarter. He's comfortable to get home.
Yep.
D-Flow's comfortable.
Oh, VLX lights it up.
Yeah, rear tyres. I should have been retired on VLX's car as well.
Yep.
Rear left on that one.
You know what that is? That's a, yep, I'm finished in the second, so, yeah, a bit of fun.
Nux is his fast lap of the race. He's starting to respond like I said he would. He just hit a 22.1. Here he comes. He's just cut that gap down to 2.4 seconds, down from 3.2. He's put 0.6 of a second on those two guys in, half a lap.
This is where DJ now has to respond. He's got to find something now. This is the hardest part of racing at this track. It's when someone is closing and you've done 45 minutes around here and mentally you are fried. But you've got to just dig now, dig deep. Even if you just break that, 2 or 3 meters earlier, make sure you nail that turn-in point.
Okay, so fuel watch on the sidewalk just to the 22.6 and he is short shifting as best as he can. He's on fuel save maximum at the moment, trying to keep that car
He's wing cupping.
at the front of the field.
He's wing cupping. He's got
At least he's doing it early.
Out of his at the moment.
He's got a big enough.
I don't think he can. I think he can manage that gap. The 11 seconds is a lot of a gap to manage.
Huge gap.
If he lifts off here a little bit and just coasts it home, he should be
D-Flow
fine.
probably VLX doesn't know, so he's driving. D-Flow thinks it's D1 Nationals, so he's just looting. Jesus, bloody hell! He takes the glass there.
Hey Matt, how you doing, bud?
D-Flow in third.
Brocky's still killing it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, what's going on there?
That's a little bit.
I don't understand that.
Yep, that's Anyway, we'll short debrief for that. Just want to give another shout out to Hijacker, 10th position with 0 practice. He's a great drive. Really nice drive. That's how we roll at Ragged Edge Racing. We don't use excuses.
Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. 6th, 7th, 8th on the road. This is the one we want to watch. Ricky Bobby.
Oh, boy.
Low fuel, fresh tyres. He's just caught these two guys in a battle. This one's going to go off for the last couple laps.
Here we go. On board with Ricky Bobby for a session. We got two. It'll be 2 laps remaining. The two guys up in front.
Guys.
Are just a little bit compromised for grip. Ricky Bobby slides it through Paddock Hill. And of course, Speedy's going to be defending here from Scooter. Scooter's defending from Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby does not give a crap about them two defending. Oh, look at how much more grip he's got there through Graham Hill.
Hawthorne to be where he does it. You watch this. You line himself up here.
Gets a
Keep
nice
the
drive
switch down the hill and dive to the inside of the Hawthorns.
Now as they plunge down Pilgrim's Drop, right in the toe.
Here it comes. Yeah, he's gaining up.
Oh,
Look at Scooter though, he knows it's on, he knows it's happening.
He's going to try and go around
Ricky's
the
gonna try and
outside.
go
Around the,
outside.
oh, a slight touch. Oh, it's a little skatey on the exit there, Scooter.
He's making him earn it. He's holding that inside line.
Look at this, look at this. Scooter with a magnificent defense here. This is all Blacks defending. What that has done is Speedy's gone, yep, you guys keep doing that because I'm driving away. Driving away, no more to pay. Back up the front, checking in with our leader. He's actually extended.
Yeah, I know, I can't figure it out. Velix is taking the foot off the gas as well.
Very much so.
The Cyborg's car is going to be on absolute vapour by the time he gets to the line. Obviously he does his numbers, he knows what he's doing, so he's going to get there with a milliliter of fuel left in.
Back up front with Ricky Bobby. Well, not up front, back with Ricky Bobby. Current 8th position. Working
He'd be hating life at the moment too.
Over very hard.
Again, down Pilgrim's Drop. Gonna have another crack at Hawthorns. Scooter positions on the inside again.
He squeezes him, he squeezes him. Oh. He's got the overlap now. He's got the overlap.
He's on the
into
inside
Westfield. Goes bang. As the Cyborg takes the win.
Oh, gives him a nudge.
Oh, VLX will finish in 2nd position. What a drive from the Cyborg. Fantastic.
Deflate nearly caught VLX at the end there too.
VLX in 2nd. D-Float will finish 3rd. What a debut in Group A. DJ 4th. Driver of the day. 5th is Nux.
Nux is 5th.
6th will be Speedy Tyres. Got lucky there at the end because of Ricky Bobby and Scooter having a good old slobber knocker. 7th, Ricky Bobby. 8th will be Scooter McGavin. 9th will be Diego. Slides it out of the corner. Just to give the fan club a bit of look at me. Great drive from Hijacker in 10th. Morgan in 11th position, who will make it home. He didn't run out of fuel. Wow.
He's way over full.
Well,
he's way over fuel.
Completely overcompensated there. Lucky in 12th, Artie Thump in 13th, and Maverick will finish in 14th. But congratulations to the 4-time champ. That's 2 from 2. I don't want to go early, but oh boy, he's going to be very hard to beat.
It's looking ominous, isn't it?
Very on it's looking scary. All right.
Sorry.
Don't use big words. Jeez, Jamal.
It's after 9 o'clock. I'm allowed.
Recapping our race results there. It is the Cyborg in 1st position, VLX in 2nd, D-Flow in 3rd, DJ Brainy in 4th, Nux in 5th, 6th is Speedy Ties, 7th is Ricky Bobby, 8th is Scooter McGavin, 9th Diego, 10th Hijacker, 11th Morgan, 12th Lucky, 13th Artie got the thump, 14th was Maverick. The fast lap did go to the Cyborg with a 1:21.665 on lap 20. That is Next Level Racing 458 Competizione Round 2 Group A run and done.
Yeah.
So just
Business as usual at the top.
very much business as usual up the top. But a couple of interesting sort of strategies there.
Big Guns has gone with Hijacker, of course he has.
Yep. D-Flow for driver of the day from Dadson. Mine definitely DJ. I thought that was a great drive from DJ Brain. Fantastic drive. Special shout out though definitely to D-Flow. Scotty says driver of the day Brocky, dominant performance. Well, yeah, but we've come to expect that from him.
Yeah.
We all
Do it 21. You do a 21-6 race lap. You're not getting jack shit. I'm sorry.
Alan, great racing. Sorry, Diego's fan club is quiet. iPad is broken. Thanks to Alan for the lend of his iPad. Another great. Thanks, Alan. Appreciate it as always.
Thanks, mate.
I'm expecting to see a GoFundMe in the next day or two to get the fan club back up and about. Karen's being humble. Wow, we tried, we failed. Rough night. Yeah, it happens, mate.
Congrats,
It happens.
Steve.
No, that's it, but just roll on to the next round. That's the way to do it.
Just roll with the punches. Have one of your yeasty cupcake beers, and you'll be fine. Matt Jones, is that GFL?
GFL.
It is, Mr. Clutch, Clutch, Clutch. Well, welcome to the stream, mate. VLX.
VLX.
Ooh,
I'm glad that's over. I suck at brands.
definitely looking forward to St. Croix, though. Well,
So is everyone else, mate. We are
Yeah,
too.
100%.
you've got.
These cards are
I'm just saying, though,
excellent around there.
you've got 2 rounds before that, so I probably would focus on the next. Just my humble opinion. The good doctor.
Hey there, Matt. Just you want to stick your nose into Thursday nights, mate? Community series. You're welcome to join.
We'll put up a.
You know where to find us.
Yep, he does, but we'll just put up the socials anyway. Just for those other people watching, be sure to check all the links there. Make sure you go give the website a look, and also our Instagram, or the IGs, or the Instas, as the young kids call it.
As them young kids all call it.
Karen says...
Womble.
F1 formation lap is on now.
Oh, God.
F1's about to start, guys.
All right, so it will be a pretty quick wrap-up here, guys. I'm just getting the F1 on my second screen here. Won't be a moment. This is called multitasking.
Yeah, I'm bringing up a mine as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, of course, Karen needs to update. Of course it does.
And Foxtel's fine to go. Look at that. Bang, already on. Hashtag. Oh, look at the weather. It is gorgeous out there. All right, so...
Is it cold?
It is cold. All right, so massive thank you goes to the good doctor and Jemana for their fantastic race direction tonight. Very well done. A big thank
Thanks,
you.
mate.
Oh, that's all right. You're welcome. A big thank you goes to all our magnificent viewers. You guys, once again, are amazing. We did have a little stream issue at the start, but again, I think I'm getting on top of it. So hopefully by the next round we'll be smooth as butter. Of course, coming up on Thursday will be the... Oh, wow, sideways on the formation lap. Nice work, Stroll.
Yeah, here we go.
Coming up on Thursday will be the Auto 1 Community Series Round 2. Looking forward to that. That will be Claude, aka Sam-Man, bringing you all the action. And then next Sunday it will be Round 2 Group B. And that will be brought to you by Big Guns, NASCAR, and the Good Doctor. But other than that, anything quickly you want to say, gentlemen, before we go?
Enjoy the F1 tonight.
We will.
Yep.
So
Let's go watch the F1, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. F1's on, MotoGP's on, and the 6 hour at Paul Ricard. But on that, I am Sean, aka Go, signing off for now, and you've been watching Sector 1.